Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? Rodrigo Manzo is back in the car this time. And we're actually not driving, surprisingly. We're actually waiting for the lady friend to get out of the store. So anyways, moving on to what I was saying. Today's a bench press day. I actually haven't talked to you guys or to the camera one-on-one in quite some time, so I wanted to do that. Give you guys a little bit more of my mindset before training, and hopefully give you guys some more of my mindset thereafter, so you can really compare the two and perhaps take a look and see if there's any similarities and any differences between that of my mindset before and after training, and of course compare it to yours and see that perhaps we have some differences, perhaps we have some similarities, and what is it that you think that I hopefully talk about and mention that can help you hopefully be more mindful of your training before and thereafter. For example, let's look at the positives of the training session thereafter, but before we can do that, we have to be realistic about what is possible before we actually go into training. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. As far as the specific, today is a very interesting day because, and let me look it up real quick. Yep, that's right. So, like I said, it's a bench press training session, but it's a little different because I have an AMRAP set scheduled. So I have a 4x4 at RPE 7, and the final set of that 4x4, so the fourth set, is an AMRAP set, meaning as many reps as possible at that RPE that I left off with for the first 3 sets, which was a 7. So I'm kind of excited because I haven't done an AMRAP set in, dare I say, over a year. I remember the last time that I was programming AMRAP sets for myself was back in no, I'm just kidding. It was back in 2016 or so. So a year for sure, 2 maybe, since I've done an AMRAP set. So this will be interesting because, as I've mentioned already, this is the final push for Raw Nationals. It's the last 4 weeks of hard training, and just looking at the block, this final block that Joey gave me, things are going to get really interesting, really spicy, really fast. And like I said, today's Saturday, it's a bench press day. This will conclude the first week of the peak, if you want to call it that. So yeah, I will go ahead and update you all thereafter. I know this was kind of a long talk, but if you're okay with it, if you would like to see more of this, again, like I said, get some more insight before and thereafter my training, post it below, let me know, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and share it. But that's it. Alrighty, so this is actually my first set of the 4x4, and I worked my way up to 140 kgs or 308 pounds. Now, I actually took a little bit longer to get up to this weight, meaning that I put a little bit more time and effort into mobility, into warming up, because my back was a little tight from the previous session, which was a couple of low bar squat and deadlift sets. But overall, the set didn't move too bad. So here's a little commentary during that training session. What's up, everyone? So I just did my first set of the 4 sets. Didn't feel too bad. However, my low back is a little tight from yesterday's squats, so I'm playing this a lot more close to the ear. So if this set doesn't feel any better, I'm probably going to drop it and then finish off with my last 2 sets, including the AMRAP. So hopefully this feels better, and we can manage 4 sets here, because that would be I believe a volume PR on top of an AMRAP set. So let's see how this one goes. So as I mentioned, we were basically playing it a little bit closer to the ear, making sure that everything was good. In fact, I even decided to do a little bit more mobility drills during the rest time between sets, and as you can see, my arch got a little bit better, so I was really able to dig my heels into the floor for this set. And you can see that my pause
was slightly more consistent for the first 2 reps, but then towards the end I kind of started to lose it. So I made the decision to back down on the weight because the AMRAP set did call for me to go ahead and drop the weight to mimic the same RPE that was scheduled, which was an RPE 7. So I went from 140 kgs back down to 135 kgs. Now I know that's not a lot, that's what, about 11 pounds or so. But after doing 3 sets of 4 reps at a moderate intensity, I was kind of tired. So I felt that this would be a pretty accurate number to go with in terms of how my bench press moved between set 1, 2, and 3. So, like I said, 135 kgs, 297 pounds, and basically the set moved just almost as I wanted it to, except for a misgroove here on the last rep. But other than that, I was pretty happy with the training session overall. So I'd like to thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already, and share it with someone. And I will catch you all in that next one.